Roberts and Inesh Vieta. We'll have Coach Rob start with an opening statement, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Thank you guys for being here again. Appreciate it. Incredibly proud of our team. The last 2 games have been, against Arizona and then against Stanford, have been really hard. But I showed up yesterday when we met as a team. We don't meet after games as a group, so I met with them yesterday, first time, and I was so impressed with their fortitude and just kind of confidence to move forward. And I think what you saw today was just a motivated, kind of ticked-off team that I felt like we're starting to play to our potential. And the rotations, I thought 2 games in a row, our bench has played really well, which is going to matter. But, what can you say about Inesh? That was quite a game. It's not very often you get a standing ovation when you come out. It's never happened to me. But just did a tremendous job of leading the way and setting the tone, defending, and took great shots, just playing at such a high level, and the team is feeding off of that. So proud of her, but the whole team contributed, all 5 starters in double figures. Just a great win and a statement win after the last couple games have been so hard. Proud of my team.
You kind of alluded to it, but it feels like the last 3 games, we're seeing you guys have an aha moment, and it really came to blow today.
Yeah.
What's kind of gone into that process for you?
Well, I think you're right. I think we're starting to click better, and I have shared that none of us wanted to admit losing Izzy for a while and then losing G for the season. You don't want to make a big deal out of it and all that, but it was a big deal. And it does take time to adjust to new roles. And I think what you're seeing is, Deja Young settle into that starting 3 spot. Lonnie White, Matt, like everybody is just kind of settling into what that now means for them. And unfortunately, usually you do that, like what's your new team in the off season and in the fall, and we kind of had to do it in December. So I think what you're seeing is that kind of coming together, and we felt good about how we played the 2 games before this, right? Just didn't get the wins, but that's this league. You just got to keep pushing ahead.
When you left here on Friday night, was there ever realistically for you a nervousness of how this team would respond, or did you feel pretty good coming back on Saturday morning?
I wouldn't say nervousness, but I was curious. I think I knew that I was motivated and ticked off, not at anyone, but just like to redeem and play again, and I really was impressed with their mentality yesterday and today of just, we're good, we got this, and we're gonna take out all our frustrations that we might have against Cal, and I thought we did that.
Inesh, what did you feel on Friday night?
Frustration, and we didn't have the outcome that we wanted, but as Coach said, we got to use that frustration in our favor, and that's what we did today. We were playing confidently and showing what we're worth it.
Coach Alyssa Pili with her 1,000 career points at Utah, fastest U to ever get to 1,000. I know we've done this a bunch of times, but just talk about Alyssa Pili and what she does for your team.
Yeah, Alyssa's special. She really is. She's just a unique player in all the ways. And, teams are, the game plan is to just try to, take her out of what she can do. But she's handling it. And I was, yesterday in the film room, before we prepped for Cal, she just kind of said, hey, I got to rely on my teammates more. Just like showed such leadership in that moment. It's really cool to see how far she's come and just her leadership and her buy-in and her humility. The amount of attention she gets, she could be arrogant, she could be cocky, and she is none of those things. And so when your best player has that humility and team-first attitude, then everyone cheers you on, right? And I think that's what makes her special. You all see on the court what she can do, but what you don't see is in the locker room. Just what an incredibly impactful teammate she is.
Can I ask you about your teammate? You get to see the floor, run the floor. How does she help you be a better player, and also how fun is it to play with her?
Well, even if it's a bad pass, Alyssa's always going to catch it. That's one of the reasons, of many reasons, that I love to play with her, but she's just such a leader out there. We follow her. Like, yes, she's the main player, but our open shots are from her too, because she's attracting everyone in the paint, and then she's dishing pretty well. She's awesome. She's really humble, which is really rare for players like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of to that point, back in Arizona, she attracted the indigenous people that live there. But just outside of that, I was kind of scanning your crowd today, and it's seeing that evolution and who's showing up. It's a lot of little girls, teen girls, and their friend groups. What does that mean to you guys to kind of have that impact on people that they want to come and see you?
Yeah, it's awesome, and to see it grow over the last couple seasons. There's so many little kids after the games that want autographs, and it is really neat to see Alyssa's following wherever we go of the indigenous people, and that's why representation matters so much. That these younger kids that have never seen someone that looks like them, that comes from their background, succeed on such a big stage, and it's really powerful. And when I saw it at Arizona State, I walked back out of the locker room, and I mean, it was 500 people.
A lot of people.
And I don't know if any of them really knew her.
She didn't know them.
I don't know if it wasn't like they were all family or something.
Yeah.
But I just was kind of blown away, like, wow, that's when you talk about impact, it's pretty cool, pretty neat. But beyond that, I think our players, all of them, are such good ambassadors for little kids. Like, I think I'm proud of our players. Yeah, we can, shoot well and play the game, but they're such good people that I think fans and young people can feel that, and I love it. I'm proud of them.
Ash, what's that like for you, kind of watching this grow and evolve?
It's awesome. They're finally valuing our team, and we're showing them how to play basketball and how to play like a team and how to play with your teammates. It's not just one player, and I think that's why they always bring their friends and all that to show that too, that we're a team, we're a family, and it's awesome having those people out here.
And as you talk about frustration and kind of how maybe that fueled the success in today's game, but for you, what do you attribute your 19 points and just your performance to?
I told Coach this year that I was one of the many reasons why that I wouldn't have more minutes last year was because I didn't trust myself and I wasn't really contributing on the offensive point. And I tried to change my mindset this year and just, I don't know, be more confident and trust in myself. And my teammates trust me, my coach trusts me, and I have no doubt.
You guys were really dominant inside, which is a little bit opposite than what we see of you guys. Is that due to what you saw on film from Cal,
A little
or
bit.
Is that just what they were kind of allowing?
I think both. I think the goal coming in was to try to, pound it inside and score inside. I thought we had, this road trip is hard for teams to come. You go to Colorado, you're at elevation. You get on a flight, you got to fly here, you're at elevation. It's cold. Both teams are really good. It's hard. So I knew that we might be able to get them on the ropes if we just ran and pounded it inside. And it was at some point in the fourth quarter, I think Gavin next to me, he's like, we have 70 points and we've only hit 2 threes. It was crazy. Like, that is unique for our team. And we only took 15, but we'll take what the defense gives us. If they're going to get fly out on our shooters, then we're going to pound it inside. So proud of our team for that. Jenna 6 for 7. I just thought our team did a nice job.
And as you've logged a ton of minutes recently, how are you feeling physically kind of in the middle of this Pac-12 schedule?
I'm good. I'm ready to roll.
She can play another 40 minutes right now. She's in an insane physical condition, which is a skill too, because it takes hard work to get in that great a shape, and she is.
Just one thing on Izzy, she warmed up the last couple times.
Yeah.
Was she available tonight, or is she
Not quite yet, but we're trying to just kind of get some of the rust off and the nerves out, so we're hopeful to have her by Friday.
Is she practicing?
Non-contact.
Okay.
Yeah. So, barring something, I think she'll play Friday.
Are these two going at it in practice?
No, they can't do. Izzy can't do anything contact-wise, so they're not. No.
We live together though. I'm just kidding.
But Anesh has she's done such a great job, and I don't see any role in that way changing.
Okay, perfect.
You guys are awesome. Thanks for
Thank
competing.
you.
Enjoy your Sunday.